Well, hello, babe. Who is excited for Barcelona? I know I am. Are you ready to party in Barcelona with me? Yeah, yes. Oh my god, thank God. I know we are leaving tomorrow morning, so we have a few last minute things we needed to get through. I know you sent me yesterday to pick up a few things for the plane, and I have those, and I wanted to show you those today so you could approve everything. If you need anything else last minute, let me know. If anything is not suiting you, just it's gone. It's done. It's out of here. Okay, everything has to be absolutely perfect. Then next, the manager and I finalized your itinerary. So where we're staying, where we're eating. I know this is only the first leg of the Europe trip, but it's my first one that I get to plan, so I'm stoked to share that with you. So do those two things sound okay? Checking out your new stuffs and getting ready for the flight and going over the itinerary so that we are all prepared, all on the same page. Once again, obviously you have final say, so we can nix whatever you want. Perfect. Well, thank you for meeting with me, babe. I know you're exhausted. I know you had a super long day. We still have things to do to get ready, and I promise after this we will finish packing. But first things first, I wanted to show you. I actually got you some matching jewelry with me from Anna Louisa. I know we've talked about doing that for a little bit. And I was searching for the perfect brand, to be honest. But like, look how cute these are. They have such classic stuff, and I feel like the pieces that I picked were so simple that you could wear them on the plane and in the airport. So no worries. So the ones that I picked out for us are these gorgeous twisted hoops. These are the Paris earrings. And they actually have these in two sizes. There's like a big one and a little one, but I got this size. I am obsessed. What do you think? I thought you would approve. They're not actually heavy. They feel really, really good in my ears. Then I got us the May necklace, which is this one. Almost looks like a moon. It's so beautiful. So all of the ones that I bought are this gorgeous gold. This one in particular is gold on brass, and it has this little moon in it that's mother of pearl. It's on this beautiful delicate chain, and I truly am obsessed. I know that we are children of the moon, so I thought you might like this one too. And the last one I got, see if I can grab it, is this. Look how cute this little H is. It's so subtle. I feel like normally when I get like an initial necklace, it's massive and like kind of tacky. But this one is so beautiful. Obviously, I got your initial. This one is just for Heather. Stunning, right? I'm literally obsessed. I think these are going to be great for our vacation too because they're all hypoallergenic. I know you are a sensitive skin, bae. These also have been tested against humidity, all kinds of strength tests, all kinds of things, so we don't have to worry about them getting messed up while we're on vacation in the Barcelona heat. Okay? See, that's one thing I don't want to be worried about is jewelry. Didn't bring anything that needs to be dry cleaned, all that kind of stuff. They also have a 2-year warranty, so if they do get messed up at all, we can send them back. All kinds of great stuff. So anyway, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think these will be a good addition to the vacay wardrobe? Yeah, I thought so too. They're also carbon and climate neutral. So we don't even have to feel bad about it. It's not fast fashion, nothing like that. I know it's really important to you and it's important to me too. So I'm glad you love them. I LA, we'll make sure that your pieces are packed away safely in your carry-on so that we can put them on after security. You don't have to take them on and off, anything like that. Perfect. Awesome. Well, that was the first thing I wanted to show you. Okay, second thing, I know you needed a pair of new sunnies. So I got you these super cute Ray-Bans. These are in such a gorgeous classic shape. What do you think? Yeah, I think they're going to be perfect. I know you broke your other ones, but obviously Ray-Ban, that's not going to happen. You're going to be 100% fine. I've sat on mine. I've left mine outside. They make it. We know they make it. So that is set. Then I have a couple of beauty products that I thought we could bring on the plane since it is kind of a long flight from LA. I thought we would just take a little bit to freshen up once we get off so we don't feel grungy and nasty in the car on the way to the hotel. So obviously we're bringing the normal like deodorant, toothpaste, baby wipes, etc. So we can just do a little bird bath in the restroom, whatever you want to call it. But I also am bringing this Summer Fridays mask. And this one I think we should actually do on the flight, on the way there. Because it's actually called the jet lag mask. They knew what we needed. It says, busy lives mean we can all get that lag, leaving skin stressed, tired, and thirsty. Used as a nightly mask, daytime moisturizer, or in-flight skin saver, this multitasker's nourishing vitamins, ceramides, and antioxidants leave skin instantly renewed, radiant, and ready for anything. So I think before we go to sleep on the plane, we'll just go ahead and put some of this on since we know it can be so dehydrating. I'm going to make sure you have plenty of water and tea, but still, I think this is going to just save our skin before we get there. Perfect. To that end, I am also bringing your favorite Olaplex bonding oil. So we can make sure to put this on the ends of our hair. Just so we don't have frizzies and flyaways and all of that gross crap. What do you think about that? It's also, let's see, it's only 1 fluid ounce, so it should make it through TSA. Perfect. Ooh. Let me look at that Summer Fridays because I actually do have a smaller version as well. Let me make sure that that's 2.25 ounces. They really do know what they're doing. Alright. Last thing for the plane, I picked you up a couple of books. I know that you are not really into just like the beach reads, so I got you 2 options. The first is by Zadie Smith. It's called On Beauty. And this says, just outside of Boston, in the small college town of Wellington, lives a family that is anything but typical. Liberated by education, complicated by race, and hobbled by self-delusion, they are about to stray onto the battleground that divides personal belief from political conviction. On Beauty is Zadie Smith's brilliant, hilarious send-up of the culture wars that define our age. one of the best books of the year from the New York Times Book Review. I know most people would choose something just totally mindless for the plane, but not you. I thought this was more up your alley. Great. And let me show you the other one as well. This one is actually by a girl who I found on TikTok when I was researching fantasy books for you. It's called The Night and Its Moon by Piper CJ. And she's billed it as a bisexual fantasy. We love to see it. It says, Farley is just an orphanage. At least that's what the church would have the people believe. But beautiful orphans Knox and Faye Touch Damaris know better. They are commodities for sale, available for purchase by the highest bidder. So when the madam of a notorious brothel in a far-off city offers a king's ransom to purchase Amaris, Knox ends up taking her place, while Amaris is drawn away to the mountains, home of mysterious assassins. Even as they take up new lives and identities, Knox and Amaris never forget one thing: they will stop at nothing to reunite. But the threat of war looms overhead, and the two are inevitably swept into a conflict between human and fae, magic and mundane. With strange new alliances, untested powers, and a bond that neither time nor distance could possibly break, the fate of the realms lies in the hands of two orphans and the love they hold for each other. Doesn't that sound great? It's a little bit long, but it is a long flight, and since I also love fantasy, I was hoping I could borrow it after you're done. Perfect. Well, that is everything new that you haven't seen yet for the plane. Is there anything else that you want me to add? Anything that you're not feeling that you want me to take away? Perfect. Yeah, anything else last minute, I will run around the airport for you 1,000 times to find whatever we need. I'll also be up very early tomorrow before the flight, so feel free to just text me anything overnight, okay? Perfect. So now let's go over the itinerary, and then I will help you finish packing and we can get you into bed early. Perfect. Okay, let me just pull it up really quickly. On day 1, we'll arrive in Barcelona. We will check into the luxurious W Barcelona Hotel, known for its stunning sea views and modern design. This day is basically all about settling in to the city, so we won't be doing too much. In the afternoon, we will explore the lively Barceloneta beach, where we can relax in a private cabana and we can get some cocktails and some nibbles just to satiate ourselves after that long flight. Then that evening, we will have a welcome dinner at the renowned, this is where you have to forgive my pronunciation, Ciutat Comtal. I promise I'll look that up so I don't butcher it when we get there. And it's known for its tapas and apparently has this really vibrant, fun atmosphere that I think is going to really help us get settled in. The next day is more about cultural immersion. I know you wanted to do some of that on the trip. So we will go to the Sagrada Familia and we will go and then we'll check out. It has tons of architecture and just beautiful masterpieces. And then we will stroll through the Gothic quarter and check out. It has cobblestone streets and the Barcelona Cathedral, all of this stuff that I think is going to be really fun. And then at night, I almost wanted to keep this a surprise, but I know how much you love dancing. So we are going to check out a private flamenco class at Palazzo del Flamenco. How does that sound? I know it's a little bit silly, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Awesome. Okay, let's do it. And then the third day, since we will obviously be moving on to a little bit more of a work portion of the Europe trip after this section, we will have some time for both work and relaxation. So we'll start the day just reviewing some scripts and getting ready for upcoming works, and we'll just stay in the suite at the W for that, and we'll have room service bring up beautiful breakfast that we can have on the balcony. Then that afternoon we will go to the Bliss Spa, and we'll have a spa and wellness session, and we can have massages, a seaweed wrap, anything that you feel like doing that day. And then that evening we will head to Tickets Bar. It says an innovative tapas bar by renowned chef Albert Adrea, which offers a delightful gastronomic experience. And then on the final day, we will get ready to go to France. But before we do that, we are going to go parasailing over the Mediterranean, which will be followed by a relaxing beach picnic. And then later in the afternoon, a little bit early dinner. We will be having it at the Michelin-starred restaurant Disfrutar, which is apparently very cutting edge. I think it's going to be really, really exciting. I know how much you love to get into some really intense food. I think this is going to be a great city for us to do that in. And of course, during the whole time, your manager will be there. I will be there. We can make any last minute adjustments. If you don't feel like doing something one day, absolutely no worries. If you feel like you want more, we've got you. We've got security figuring everything out already with the W, so we should have plenty of camera access, stations at either end of the floor, and then they are checking out every place that we go beforehand just to make sure that we can get into the private rooms and we won't be swarmed by paparazzi or anything like that. Anything that stands out that feels not so great, anything that you wanted to do that's not on the list. I think we covered all of your requests, but I did want to make sure. Oh yeah, no, we can certainly do that. Let me just send a text. I'm just gonna get your manager on that right now while I help you finish getting ready, and then I will jump in and finish up the details. Perfect. Is there anything that you want ready in the suite when we arrive? Fruit basket. Did you want that coffee that you love? We can have that overnighted. Okay. Champagne, I like the way you think. It is a vacation after all. Anything else? Perfect. Okay. Let's put this down. And now I say we go finish packing. I'll obviously do most of the work, but I do want your approval on a couple of outfits that I had laid out for you. And then we'll get you into a bath, get some tea for you, and get you to bed early so we can be fresh and ready for the flight. How's that sound? Perfect. All right, well, I will meet you in your closet in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for going over all that with me. Of course. All right, I'll see you in a second.